Weird noise.
Boop.
Yeah, I made it into his Jordans. Somehow we're all online. Didn't know how lost I was until I found this dream. I was beat, incomplete, like such as the pre-roll ads. I've been had. I was stuck again. Comments mad at Gary's point of view, but you made me feel gay. Yeah, you made me feel so gay. And then sticky and blue. Oh, I'm a virgin. Like such is what the dog doing. I'm a virgin. When the chat screams next to me, gonna give you all my love. After the disclaimer reads, the views fading fast right before roll the clip, please. Been saving it all for you, like such is emotionally. Don't find love in your ass, brother, or at least the algorithm lets it be. You're so fine in your mind, like such is parasocially. You make me strong, yeah, you make me hard, till Jar says something awkwardly. Oh, you left thought out. Yeah, you left thought out. When I was scared, and it's hard. I'm a virgin, hey, like such a still is this bit. I'm a virgin, with your heart on, next to it, covered in shh. You're so fine, and you're so mine, like such as consensual allegedly. I'll be yours till the end of time. Time's a construct. Till we go to rumble, technically, 'cause you made me feel. Yeah, you made me feel like such is above, so below. Apparently, I'm a virgin. Hey, like such is not alone. I'm a virgin, hard to but in his own mode. I'm a virgin. Oh, I'm a virgin. Feels so good inside. Like such as, don't unpack that line when you hold me or chat, and your heart beats when Gary snaps back, and you love me or hate wash through. I'm a virgin.
The following is for entertainment purposes only. It's just a scripted comedy show.
These guys are not experts, doctors, lawyers, therapists, or even particularly well-adjusted.
Everything you hear is opinion, exaggeration, sarcasm, or just plain nonsense. Any resemblance to real people or events is purely coincidental and kind of hilarious.
They are not responsible for emotional damage, cognitive dissonance, spontaneous enlightenment, or sudden urge to start a cult.
Viewer discretion is advised, especially if you're prone to taking things too seriously. This is a late show. It's not for kids, your boss, or Karen from HR who'll be hearing about this, by the way. Hi, Dave.
Side effects may include thinking, laughing, or yelling at your screen. Fladge Rants Live is filmed in front of a live studio audience.
was all like things that I like. Hi, I'm Gary, and welcome to Fladge Rants Live. Whatever the time is, it is now. I usually try to take care of some housekeeping right off the get-go, but I want to allow my producers to respond to my rebuttal from last week, so I will save that to the end of my monologue today. Today is our like show in our Mount Rushmore of things that are requested by internet content creators. And those would be share, like, comment, and subscribe. I don't know how or why it helps the algorithm, or in what I mean by helps or what I mean by algorithm. I don't know. I do know that we better beat all likes ever on our like show, because we should get more likes than ever for our show called Like. Now, I'm told this helps our algorithm, and we've gotten a couple of dislikes. And it seems to me that in the entertainment that I've watched throughout my life, like when I was a little kid watching Hulk Hogan and Roddy Piper have their rivalry, everybody loved Hogan and everybody hated Roddy Piper. Well, without the Darth Vader that was Roddy Piper to the Luke Skywalker that was Hulk Hogan, you don't have a conflict. You need both sides for that. And the hatred you have for a heel in pro wrestling is kind of like the popularity of a good guy, a babyface. So, I don't know, smash the dislike button if that's what you feel like doing. I wish there was a love button. Like, I like this so much, I love it. I don't like it, I love it. But, I don't know, like it. This series already is a gigantic failure, if you ask me. Last month, which was the first quarter of a century, now that we're in the second quarter of the century, it seems like that long ago, we were getting twice as many views on Rumble, and that's the platform we care about. If we did care about things behind the scenes here, we say we don't do it for clicks, views, likes, shares, subscribes, or whatever the other things were, and the four horsemen of content creators, things that we beg for. But I wanted to talk about things that I like, which is always what I do. I was kind of unimpressed by my end of the year marathon of my monologues. That's where I sit here in my barn and scream at my phone things that I mostly dislike, because it's not really a rant if you're talking about things that you like. If you're ranting about things that you like, you're raving about those things. So this isn't Fladge Raves Live. This is Fladge Rants Live. But these things that get me fired up include, but not limited to, things from our past, our history, that developed us, that molded us, that changed us, that developed us as a society. And these things intrigue me. These things interest me. And I hope they interest you too. If they do, really do hit the like button. It's going to be right down here if you're on Rumble. Right here. Hit that. So anyway, it's probably a little further over. Right there. Did I get it right? Anyway, so if you were to travel back in time 2 million years, you would see something that resembles the modern day human. Not exactly modern humans, not Homo sapiens like we are, but you will see primates walking upright, no tail, starting to lose the fur. I'm a little more evolved than some. So We've been here over 2 million years. We have not been an apex predator most of that time. In fact, we've gone through several revolutions. You'll be familiar probably mostly with the Industrial Revolution, where we made textiles and steam engines and started producing automobiles and things like that. And that was a big revolution for us, where we were able to really thrive as a civilization, but started advancing wholeheartedly in destroying the planet. Well, it started way earlier than that. The first revolution that I recognize, we're going to call that the cognitive revolution. And that was about, we'll call it 70,000 years ago, when we became smart enough to outsmart all the predators out there. Before that, we were prey. We weren't anywhere near, we were in the middle of the food chain. Now, the apex predators that exist have been around for a long time. We're talking lions, tigers, and bears, oh my. Sharks. They have been the kings of their respective jungles for so long that they are established and part of the natural ecosystem. So there are checks and balances, both internal and external, that keep a balance to the ecosystem. And if anything goes out of whack, forces come in and act upon them to get back to an equilibrium. And it's because they have had millions of years to evolve together to the point that they've gotten to. Well, our revolutions happen so fast that the ecosystem doesn't have time to react. And that's why we pushed 90% of the species on the planet before our cognitive revolution out of existence. Now, part of this was our myth building. It was not possible for us to have a large society, more than a couple hundred in a town or village, without some sort of shared story. Once it became impossible for every neighbor to know all of their neighbors, we had to have a shared story. And hear me out on this. It might sound crazy, but this is what has kept us functioning. You can't control, micromanage everybody in a society of millions unless you've got this built-in system where everybody believes the same, we'll call it lies, or stories or fables or beliefs. And one of the big ones now, and now I was mentioning the marathon, the New Year's marathon, where we had played the first 20 minutes of the last 136 shows. And there's a common thread where I tie everything together, and I thought it would show up in this, and it really didn't. So I'm going to tie it together manually. This set of lies, this narrative, we've always been fed a line of bullcrap. And this bullcrap keeps us unified because we believe it. Hook, line, and sinker. A great example of this is fiat money. Did you know that our monetary system is based on confidence? Not backed by resources. In fact, It is based on debt. If the United States paid off their the debt, their national debt, it would ruin the world economy. We have to carry that debt. It doesn't work. This is one of those things that is not as above, so below. This is the way my economy works is if I take out a credit card and max it out, say $10,000 for a cruise to Alaska, we'll say, I have to pay that back. And in my lifetime. Well, we don't, as a nation, have to ever pay back our trillions of dollars in debt. In fact, our debtors, the collectors, are counting on our insurance payments, our interest payments, pardon me, only. And that's it. So we've got that shared myth of fiat money. And as long as we keep believing, this card house won't collapse. But it is so fragile that it is almost inevitable that it shall. But we need these shared narratives to keep us united. I just don't understand why they all have to be lies. And that's kind of one of my purposes of sitting here in the freezing barn screaming at my phone, is to expose these lies. Another thing I like is comparative mythology. And I just think it's very interesting that a reed basket found in the reeds of the Nile exposed Moses, but a 1,000-year-old story had the same exact thing. And it was because the king at the time was killing the firstborn son of every family in the area. So the mother sent the baby into the river in a reed basket, and the reed basket was found in the reeds of the river. I don't even know why the reeds was mentioned twice in both stories, 1,000 years apart. But if that doesn't sound familiar, let me remind you, King Herod was to kill the firstborn son of every family in the area when Jesus was born another 1,000 years later. So we got these three stories 1,000 years apart with the same exact story. So we're borrowing our old myths because they worked, so that we kept using them. And then you've got, so the Moses story resembles the Jesus story. There's also similarities in the Samson story, which also resembles the Hercules story. So, and then you look back on, say, the similarities between the civilization that built Göbekli Tepe and the civilizations that built the mounds in this part of the Native America, which was similar to the Great Plains Native Americans, and they all had a flood myth, and they all spoke of giants back in those days and also after. So that's the kind of stories that I like. I like to explore these things and what keeps us a society, and it seems to me it's a bunch of hogwash, but I enjoy it anyway. I love the stories. But the housekeeping I have is more about grammar. And it's funny, the stance that I'm taking is against the Oxford comma. But last week, Dror introduced the $5 million lawsuit for people that made overtime during the production of and or delivery of food products. Now, the missing comma between production and distribution, it was just an and with no Oxford comma. So it was the legal loophole that some greasy, scaly lawyer decided was they're out on this. And don't get me wrong, I am glad the workers that deserve their overtime pay got it. But they got it for a bad reason. This is a they found a loophole, and it wasn't cool, but I'm glad they did. But I think they were dead wrong, and they're to have production and distribution as one thing. What you're describing there is like a food truck where the food is actually cooking in transit. So this is a very limited, specific thing that would be exempt from getting paid overtime. I don't understand why food shouldn't be subject to overtime payment, but it would increase the cost of food. Food is something that everybody deserves. I actually do get it. But they replaced all the commas and the Oxford comma with semicolons. But this was for a legal loophole. And this is, I usually stand on the side of grammar, but not when when Jorah asked me what it is that makes things legitimate or legal, and he said the law, and I immediately said money, and both are involved here, and I am glad that the workers got the money, but this legal loophole was just a sleazy lawyer's way to get just a technicality across, and they pulled a fast one, and there's no confusing that sentence. There's no way it could be misunderstood. The loophole is bunk. Normally, when I close my monologue, I lately I've been going to Captain Giggles, and I did a storyboard this week, and I didn't get it done, so I don't have it. But I did find something I do like, and she starts the way I start this show. And she's pretty funny, and I want you to just watch it and tell me if you like it, and roll the clip, Brady.
It automatically means the matter is bad for some reason.
Wrong.
Why do you think this is?
I personally believe that U.S. Americans are unable to do so because some people out there in our nation don't have maps, and I believe that our education, such as matter,
such as like gravity,
such as in South Africa and the Iraq, everywhere, and I believe that they should, our education over here in the U.S. should help the U.S. or should help South Africa and should help the Iraq and the Asian countries, so we will be able to build up our future for our children.
Thank you very much.
such as like
Singing puns 'cause they're fun. What's the rudest kind of elf?
Go fuck yourself.
Singing puns 'cause they're fun. What's the rudest kind of elf?
Go fuck yourself.
He does. Funny. He really does. Hold on. Oh God. So many things to cover. So many things to cover. Wish I could have written them down and cared.
Okay. Yours.
Well, you mentioned lions, tigers, and bears, and I was just short because you mentioned that they have a natural adaptation to overcome, and right?
No, that's not true.
I thought you said that.
No.
Right, you are correct because.
Oh no! We suck again!
Yeah.
No.
Lions, tigers, and bears.
Oh, I see what you did there. Yeah, I don't need an Oxford comma. Spoken language doesn't really, the punctuation doesn't really apply. It could be spelled with or without. But that's what makes the Oxford comma unnecessary.
No, I already had a perfect example. It was just the arbitrary 1, 2, 3, or 4. And you have to answer, and we have to have a conversation about this in order for you to understand what I'm talking about, and for me to understand what you're answering. We have to have that conversation. In order for us to not have that conversation and blow right by, just comma it. Just put a comma.
If you're having me choose a number, 3 and 4 is not a number. As production and distribution,
choose one. I just said choose one. Okay, you're semantics. It's your horse shit. It's choose one. 1, 2, 3, or 4, and you're gonna go. Oh, I choose one then, because you said choose one.
1. There you go. Yeah.
Fuck you. Choose one. 1, 2, 3, or 4.
It doesn't change things.
Oh wait, no, hold on. So I'm doing the or. Hold on. Of the following choices, you have choose one. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Choose one of those options.
And
there was no comma separating. Yeah, see, exactly. How do you know? How do you know that and isn't an answer? Isn't an option?
Because I'm not an idiot.
Tell that to the dairy farmer workers or whoever they are.
I'm telling you, that was a slimy lawyer finding a loophole. That was just.
That's not a loophole. That's grammar, my friend.
The person is not an idiot.
That's grammar.
No, that was law. That's
hold on, I need to readjust my mic. I'm too hot.
We have a what say you because legalese is a foreign language.
What say you? What say you? What say you? What say you?
That's not what people say in any context. I would say $5 million is a better reason to agree with you than the law that made it happen. However, it's
I've already pointed out multiple instances.
Yeah, keep pointing them out. Each one of them's wrong because
no, they're all valid. They're all instances in which what is interpreted could get misconstrued. Based on whether it's read aloud or written down, and then whoever's reading it is not noticing. But you are supposed to interpret someone else's writing. Writing isn't meant to be interpreted unless we're talking about like the Bible and we're converting it from Latin to an English to a language that hadn't never existed prior to Latin. We're not talking about like a transcription.
100,000 factions of Christianity that interpret the Bible differently. That's a great example. Yeah,
we're not talking about something that is interpreted. We're not interpreting the basic sentence. It is to be exactly understood how it was meant to be said.
To be misinterpreted. Yes, I agree.
What is the English language?
The written word is very prone to be misinterpreted.
When most of the written words we use actually were created under written circumstances. Like we didn't come up with all these words for the sake of saying them. They came up because of written language. It needed to be better described. Otherwise we go, fire, hot, stone, water, cup. We don't need all these superfluous in between words. You'd be able to figure it out.
Oh, they dropped vowels back in the old days. It's tough for us to decipher the old scripts now because of that. You got some scrolls that we can't even decipher. We don't know how the things were pronounced because they didn't use any vowels. They were just trying to save paper, or parchment, or whatever.
Paper or parchment? Isn't it parchment paper? My air fryer. Thanks, Brady. Thanks for the tip, actually.
Oh yeah, parchment paper. Yeah, I've been using aluminum foil in my air fryer.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Why is that?
I don't mind for your air fryer, and it's also terrible for what you're cooking. So supposedly, Alzheimer's is who knows what causes it, but one of the theories is aluminum. And when you cook with aluminum, you're potentially.
Oh yeah, it gets in.
Especially if you hit a certain degree where the aluminum could break down.
Right. Oh yeah.
Really, the
And it-
aluminum foil, I don't know if it was ever meant to specifically cook with. It was, I think, meant for a covering after the fact. You know, you're not baking with it.
And there's
You're using
aluminum
it
in
as
my
a heat
deodorant,
shield after the fact.
and I'm putting it directly on my skin.
I used
Have
to
you
do all
ever
the time. I
noticed?
mean, that's potatoes, corn on the grill. Sure, we all
like
do
when
it.
I aluminum foil something, put it on the barbecue grill, I wrap it twice because that barbecue grill is going to burn through the aluminum,
Yeah.
which means
Right.
it is releasing the aluminum. It's burning
Yeah.
through.
We all do it, but
Yeah. Yeah.
Apologies for my tardiness.
Well, we already know you're retarded, so. Plus, you're like your camera is also.
No, I
very
thought I had
grainy.
extra time. I get here at
It won't
to
be.
1
It's just
minute
for
after
you.
10, and it's like, oh my
There it
god,
goes.
like show starting without me.
Yeah, I was the
It
only
is
one
the-
in here.
It is the middle of winter too, so maybe it's just me that's grainy.
No, you're Brady.
Yeah, I'm Gary.
Yeah. Good. I'm glad you're here because I sent some asshole a bunch of clips that I could have just queued myself, but I felt like being, nice.
I
didn't
sent
really,
some
I, don't
clips.
really, I really don't have much. I don't really have much in the video format other than my own independent creations.
I'm disappointed I didn't do my Captain Giggles this week. I've got it like halfway through the storyboard.
You're disappointed in what?
Me.
Okay, good. I'm just wanted to verify.
Yeah. I should have spent a little more time
Just
on
wanted to knock
Captain
you off your high
Giggles.
horse while you're at it. While you're
Yeah, I didn't really.
Because
Careful.
part of
if
me
you
kind of
say
started to
knock
maybe
off
come
your-
up with a new theory about like why you're so like staunch and feel like you got all the right answers, and I think it's and why you dislike God so much because God is supposed to be what you want to be, and so you can't dare bow down to something that's less, that's would be higher than you. You are the pinnacle.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's why I should write
Of
down the other half of my monologue, because that's what I was getting to. The scientific revolution led to, how any technological advancement that was indistinguishable from magic, kind of a deal. Well, we are getting to the
I think that's
point
part
where
of one of the promos.
well, like splitting the atom and the Large Hadron Collider and space travel, like these things, like just my floating head on your tiny screen. All these things are very similar to magic, and we are approaching the divine. We are becoming gods.
Do you believe in magic?
I believe that we're approaching something that would be indistinguishable from magic if we didn't understand the science behind it. That's why I wear the lab coat.
Well, I hope
Like,
you
thanks,
do.
Brady.
It's
You
so
always have a
bright.
friend wearing big red shoes.
It's so bright. It's so bright.
Yeah. We're getting close. We're getting to the point now where
I'm gonna
we
come.
can.
Damn you!
We can.
I'm too slow.
I'm gonna come.
What's that?
Sorry, I haven't read
that
that one.
bottom drawer. What's the bottom drawer of your refrigerator?
Hate. That's a
You
hard
keep that in
question
your
'cause I've got a-
refrigerator? Yeah, I get
I've
it.
got
You
a
don't want your hate to spoil. I understand.
My refrigerator has 4 doors that open.
Drawers?
Four drawers?
Like there's like shelf drawers. I guess the bottom drawer. I guess there's
Shelf is your cousin, right?
Because you can buy like the Arby's fries from the store.
Come on, these
and,
are-
like,
these
clean
are great
yourself.
furniture,
brother's
Jim.
covered.
Got some of those.
No, I call it the lettuce crisper. But we've got crisper, and pretty soon
And
we're
the
going to
freezer's
be
on the
able to make our own designer babies, and that is playing God.
That's
already
ironic because
doing
I
that.
keep my slicer in the drawer.
You keep your slicer in the crisper?
I beat you to it barely.
Yeah,
At least
you
on my
did.
end, I did.
You did. You
It
did.
was-
Maybe there's a delay.
It was exactly timed. You'll watch it back.
Okay. Was that Scooby Doo?
So yeah, he thought it was funny. So imagine if there is no God, then how do these things keep happening? I had the monologue that I hadn't done in 30 shows when we needed it. Did I make your wife fall in the driveway just so I could act like I
You
knew
pushed
what was
her
going
down.
on? Or did
You're looking
somebody
pretty
else?
suspect.
God is not
when-
a loving God.
Jordan.
When the nurse that
Peterson,
checked us
JP.
in asked her, "Do you feel safe at home?" She should have asked, "Do you feel safe with your husband's producers?"
Not really,
I'm just saying that something compelled me. I'm not saying what it is, but something definitely compelled me to make an AI monologue for the first time.
What if a stranger is staring at the back of your head and your brain senses it?
That's actually a thing, but
It is a thing.
JP last week
No, I think you
said
feel and
stuff
smell the
about
breath.
hitting different, being able to in that Zaju. Jordan Peterson and Ben, it's funny because Sora actually put the change in there. I didn't say anything about change. I said,
Dude, I was gonna mention the change. The
I just
AI
said
mixes that
Gradle.
so well, it feels like it spins in my head.
Wow.
They put it
It
in
is
there. I
the
don't know.
change in your head. And I
Um,
can hear the change in your head.
So Jordan Peterson was talking about in that episode tapping into. He was calling it. You could look at it as like different frequencies. The crazy guy that we met at the bar that said he did alien like fucking therapy for people who have been abducted and shit, and had like he mentioned stuff about the stream of consciousness, how we're essentially an antenna tapping in. We've talked about this stuff. Now when it comes to what he was saying about like he was liking it in a religious standpoint of going, okay, this is we're tapping into a spirit. So when I'm like in a position to where I would get angry, I don't call upon the spirit of anger. I call upon the spirit of, whatever the fuck, whatever they call it. Certain spirits in certain
Bigfoot.
religions are actually called names of, Michael, John, whoever the fuck, who gives a shit. Some
Michael
of
is a
them are
big
like
one.
the spirit of whatever. So it
There's no
almost
John.
is tapping into that same idea, just describing it a completely different way. That lends, once again, kind of credence that what religion is talking about is something that you just kind of don't understand, but is somewhat verifiable by other non-religious, means that kind of tie that together. Like, what say you, sir?
You had me, lost me. No.
When you say like religion, do you mean like religion or like religion?
He takes forever to get to that first what say you. I just wanted to cut it off after that, but goddamn, continue. Sorry.
Yeah, I blame the editor.
I
Yeah,
thought it was dramatic
no.
at first.
Wait, I should say that. I put nice fades on and everything in the beginning, but when you play them on a live show,
Yeah, they suck. Yeah.
you just, I
I've
cut them
learned
all
to-
out. So then, just so you know, all our cuts and edits look really abrupt, but that's just the downside
Well,
of doing that. Otherwise,
that's-
you get like 20 minutes each show of black screen. You want that?
That's why I started doing the staticky. I changed it to the staticky thing. I feel like
Oh,
it's
right,
easier
right.
now.
What we're saying both at the same time in different ways is we like you, we love you, we like, love you, and we do everything, every show to improve this show for you.
Yeah, well, you know what? The
God
show
love
has
you.
gotten better every single time. You guys are getting better. You guys are making the show better. I hope I'm getting
No,
better.
it's just
but
advancements in technology, really. If you look at
Oh,
what we were
motherfuckers.
fucking with a couple years ago versus what we have today, it's like it's much easier to get what we want and make fodder for the show.
Fodder's one word for it.
Right.
What would you call it?
Content. No. It's
Good.
the
I
same
mean-
lab coat.
My mom used to make the best slop on Thursdays. She called it something casserole. I don't remember what it was. Just because it was called slop doesn't mean it isn't delicious and functional.
Right. Oh, I made some good slop over the weekend.
I wanted a segue for the
Sloppy
first.
Joe's became such a staple, and all they did was just add someone's name at the end of it, so make it more fun.
I'm assuming I'm going to play these in order.
Yes.
One,
Play
two,
what?
three.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. If you're
So
talking
we're
to
talking
me,
ab-
yeah. Or
we're
1, 2,
talking
3,
about
yeah.
food.
We are talking about food.
Welcome to the Sticky Buffet, where the price is low and the portions keep coming.
$9.99, baby. Can't beat it.
Pile it high. Our team works hard to make sure every tray stays
Oh my
full.
God, he picked
Scrapey,
great.
scrapey, back in you go.
Chicken's been $10 and
No.
you can pile it as high as you want. Can't beat it.
Here, we scrape it, we
Well,
save
it looks
we
like
serve
everybody
again.
dropped
no
out of it.
waste, more taste.
Cheers, y'all.
At the sticky.
Yeah, there was a issue.
I love
I
it.
thought it was on
There's
my end, but
nothing
I'm
I didn't
checking
like
the
about
stream.
that.
The stream was all choppy.
No, it's clear. It always fucks us over and keeps the
All right,
live
never
feed
mind.
going.
Never mind.
Oh,
my
okay,
bad.
good. Because yeah, it was
But,
really choppy over here.
Let's. And everybody's audio is delayed now, but
I mean,
hopefully
I
it's
was
not
inspired
anymore.
last week because we briefly referenced the sticky buffet, but we all. said
I
that
love it.
We've all been.
Was
to
there
a
anything
sticky
bad?
buffet.
I didn't see the only thing I wouldn't have put gravy on my macaroni and cheese. Other than that, I loved I want to go there. $9.99. Fuck yeah, I'll risk it.
Oh, you can hear it.
The only thing I didn't like is there was no Asian side. Where's the Asian part?
Oh, there's always an Asian. There's
There were no egg
usually there's a whole.
There were no egg rolls, and I mean on the buffet. You freaking racist.
Oh
Wait,
my lord.
Oh,
is
egg
Asian
roll.
a race? Is Asian a race?
I mean,
I'm gonna give it to you.
It's race is there.
Is Mexican a race?
No, it's saying Oriental is racist. Saying Asian is talking about.
I know saying
nothing.
egg roll every time we mention Asian is
So every time I order
guess
Oriental
technically
chicken from.
people in India, the subcontinent of India, are technically in the greater continent of Asian, and we're not
they
talking
hate
about
Asians
Indian
more than
people.
anyone.
Yeah, but
Look,
that is
heck,
that's our new sponsor. If you guys head over to the Sticky Buffet, tell them Fladge Rants Live sent you. You
Yeah.
get a free T-shirt.
And $9.99 off your buffet.
Yep.
Good thing that place doesn't exist, or we'd be in trouble.
Scrapey.
Oh,
back you
in
go.
trouble? Yeah, because I'd be there every night.
I know. That's the trouble.
Please comment in the bottom there where you can comment if you live in a family
Yeah,
where
I think I did
nobody
the wrong side. I said that side. It's over. Wait, here. It's over
nobody
here.
likes the sticky buffet, but
If
dude,
you
when we
have a
travel,
sticky buffet near you,
we got to go to
you
the
have a
buffet.
good sticky buffet story.
I found a Ponderosa that's still open in Michigan. And
No
they
way.
Have an all you can eat buffet now.
No, that's awesome. I
No,
thought
it wasn't.
COVID was going to end our buffet days. The new
Buffet days.
new normal.
Yes. We should have buffet days, like from July to June.
I forget the Asian, the Chinese buffet I used to go to, but the only buffet I've been to since COVID was Golden Corral.
China King?
Super King
China
China
King.
Buffet that was off Rochester and 19 or
That's the
Square
one.
Lake over there. Super
Yep.
King China Buffet. They had all you can eat crab legs on the weekends.
Sundays, yeah, at least.
Or I forget.
Oh,
what
I
day,
guess
but,
it was Saturdays too.
You'd have to
Yeah.
go check. It was always like there was never a guarantee. You had to like kind of check first. But regardless, you still ate there because it was.
Oh
so-
yeah,
so
yeah.
good.
That's not a deal breaker.
No.
May I suggest
you're
a
there
marketing
already.
change for those if you want to save a little bit of money? Change it to all you should eat.
Oh yeah.
Because
Just
I
to
always take it
avoid
as all you
liability or
can eat
what?
as a challenge. Like I'm not even
Right.
Yeah.
I'm not even hungry anymore, but I can eat a lot more.
Right. Yeah, I'm just
Are
gonna
you
go
good
ahead and
eat,
eat a lot
or-
more.
I'm sure we went over it on an old show. You should look back at that show, but there's a right way to eat Golden Corral so that you
I
can
mean, if it's
pack
all
the
you
most in
can
your body.
eat, what's the
Yeah,
what's
load
literally
up on
where's the
bread and
threshold?
salad.
Let's agree though,
threshold is
we're all
death,
everybody that
right?
eats there is going to walk away full. The
Yes.
problem is how long and how well are you going to stay full?
Well, the process is okay. Yeah, is that what you're looking at? Just the dynamic of.
Well, I mean, you should eat a salad last to help for digestion. Avoid
Yep.
any starches or noodles. Don't even put that in your
Right.
body. One noodle probably equals 3 steaks.
Is there like a
Right.
speed as far as chews per second in order to make it
So
look like you're
speed doesn't
constantly
matter
eating
because a woman
something?
proved you can go in there at open and sit there till close. And they will say, "Can I get you another water, ma'am?" The entire day.
No way.
I thought for sure they were going to kick her out when they changed the like from lunch. They used to change the lunch menu. I know way too much about Golden Corral. Like right at
Yeah.
4:30, the 4 o'clock the lunch menu changed. At 4:30 the food was out, the dinner food.
You
So
stalking this fucking place?
no, I'm just I'm a very frugal.
$2 cheaper.
Yeah, and you show up at 4:29 or you show up at 3:59 and you just talk a little bit, you drink, and then boom, you can even get a lunch salad or whatever, but then at 4:30 the full shit comes out. Well, they caught on to that. Now, they changed the price at like 3:30 or 4 o'clock and the real good food doesn't come out till like 6.
Ah.
Which is a mealtime, so if you really
Right.
want to, this woman sat there, she must have paid breakfast, which is even cheaper, and sat and ate all day. You can see her online, her channel.
Is
I
it
actually
the
watched
non-sticky buffet was the Hollywood Casino in Toledo. They had a $40 buffet that on the weekends had all you can eat crab legs. They had steaks, they had ribs, they had all. It was like some good shit.
Yeah,
But,
for
that
$40
died-
you
that
should
died
be
during
getting.
COVID.
if you're up to the $40 range now, not then even Golden Corral is like $20 now. It's not $10.
Best part about it, they ended it after a while, but when we first started going there for like a good year and a half, it was $40 for the buffet, but you got a $15, either $15 or $20 comp credit to play games. So we would go to the nearest slot machine, play, and whatever we played, we'd cash out immediately, then take it to something we'd want to play.
And then spend way more than $15. I think you're on to their whole...
We came up. We used to walk away. If we won off of something and it kind of covered our dinner, we kind of, in those instances, would walk away and go, okay, we got one.
And I am the asshole that doesn't gamble and goes to the casino all you can eat just because it's a $10 in the day.
We would drive an hour to Toledo and
add free drinks if you're in Vegas.
They got a nice concert venue there too. It's open to the whole like casino almost, and they've got like decent acts sometimes. Nothing that I'm like fully interested in. My cunt is
like what kind? Like what's a decent act to you? Eminem
whatever.
or
no?
Florida.
There was like a country
I've seen
act.
Florida
Am I saying
there.
like a lot?
I hope so. That's
making fun of me?
No, that's the fucking like of the show.
What?
It's funny you say that though, because I do have one of the links here that is making fun of you.
I like how he was gonna use love. You're gonna change it to love, and I had to call you.
No,
out.
I was just using an extreme example of the word like.
No,
you can get by with. You can say love with saying like twice.
No.
Do you like them or do you like them?
I was getting by. I was getting by not you. Oh, it's like and love are interchangeable. No, it's been ever since we were kids. Do you like him or do you love him?
Right.
Since
Huge
kids.
difference.
Hold on a second. How long have you?
I'm not in like with you.
Do you still love kids? And in which way?
Like them?
We do touch
like
children.
Kids or what? What kind of children?
Circle yes for no. No, wait, that's not what you say.
No.
Oh.
Well, yes.
Well, yes.
I have not looked at any of the clips for this week. Not even one of them. No idea what's going on. I see a guy that's on there twice.
Yes. Okay.
Almost
So
started,
let me start with that. The guy who's on there twice. What am I going to tell you about this guy? Love his delivery. It's a fake American accent. It's so bizarre.
Don't sell it too much. Look what happened. I've never seen
I thought you were
this.
talking about like a DoorDash driver because usually mine are.
So Gary can't read it because he looks at his tiny phone instead of an actual screen. But when I go to unmute it, it says muted due to copyright claim.
Oh.
So you're really going to have to give us the accent.
We can't watch it.
Well, we can rumble it then.
He sounds like us, but he's not. He gives himself away by the way he says avocado, aluminium, and what was the other one?
Let's see. Is the other one there? Would the other one help at all? Because there's two.
Yeah.
Maybe it
he
didn't
does
get
it the
muted.
same every time.
Well, that's okay. We can save it for Rumble.
If you're new to
watching on
Facebook,
YouTube, we cross over to Rumble at some point because shit like that we can't play sometimes. So.
Oh no, it's not me. It's them.
I know it's them, but we can play it on Rumble, motherfucker.
No, we can't. It's blocked.
No, we can't.
I've never seen it before. I'm on Facebook.
Oh, it's like
and
causing you to not be able.
yeah,
to
so
share
like, look, this one's muted. If I go to it, it says unmute, right?
Yeah.
But when I go to this one, it says muted due to copyright claim, and it won't
so
let me
it's
click.
already they copyrighted something.
Yeah, and when he got challenged, he could have just muted the music, but he fucked up and must have muted the whole thing.
Never mind then. I misinterpreted everything. I wish I could rewind those like last minute and a half.
We explained it.
That's all right.
But no, I love his
I'll
delivery.
blame the
He
gummy
looks right at
and the
the
weed.
camera
Hang on. I'll
while
be right
he's
back.
pouring ingredients into his bowl. It's great. It's great. This guy,
I bet you.
I like.
It sounds like it's great.
I follow, I subscribe. He's great. He really is, and he's a good chef.
Potatoes
And he's got good
ever.
advice.
Don't fuck it up. Start with a bunch of fingerling potato, a pot of cold water. Shit that grows under the ground, you start in cold water. Shit that grows above the ground, you start in boiling water. Salt, you just boil these until they're soft as fuck. Kind of like you when you're trying to please your wife. Look how fucking easy this is. Bunch of sour cream, half of a lemon, pinch of salt, 4 cloves of raw garlic, and some fresh dill. Blend the fucking thing, man. And that's your sauce. Potatoes come out. Grab a fucking oven tray and get some olive oil on on there. Potatoes go on the tray, and you can use a plate to just smash them down until they look like this. Salt all of that. Roast these in the oven at 475 until they're fucking crispy. Oh, you think we're done? Go fuck yourself. Add a fuck ton of Parmesan to every single one. Broil this in the oven until all the cheese melts and it's extra crispy. And that's the best way to make potatoes ever. Oh my God. Oh my God.
I love how he makes a mess. He uses a spoon, like a serving spoon, and so he gets it all over his face. He makes a mess. He swears a lot. He uses a fake accent. He's not American. He looks right at the lens while he's pouring stuff, so he misses the bowl a lot. His outtakes are spectacular. And did I mention he swears a lot?
Am I tripping balls? Because I don't remember saying that.
Ooh. Aluminium?
No, Drawer said chews per second, LOL. I don't remember saying that.
No,
when did I say that?
Yeah, a chews per second. You did, and it was during the when Brady was giving advice on how to buffet correctly.
Oh, I got you. He's behind. I forget that there's a delay. There's a lag. I'm here.
There's a longer lag.
Maybe I should have taken the gummy and smoked that joint, but
and we actually get it up on the screen. That's the longer delay.
Right.
But I'm here to,
my brain.
to explain it to you.
So I've got a quick story that is non-video format, so it's a link that Brady does not have, but I forgot that the reason why I pulled it is because I want you to maybe do a mini rant here. So this is Click on Detroit, channel Local 4. Gentleman here is the author, Mr. Dane Kelly. Dane Kelly is an Oreo enthusiast, as if you need to know this information while reading his fucking article about a horrific situation where a man shot himself with his gun accidentally while driving a car, died, and then crashed the car into some other shit, right? And producer has spent his last 7 years covering Michigan news and stories. So this is how... Were you going to say something?
Yeah. They mentioned he was an Oreo enthusiast in an article about him.
This is just about the author at the end. Yeah, this is just about the author at the end. Look how happy he is. Yep.
Okay.
It wasn't a suicide. It was like an accidental gun shooting gone wrong. I don't know. It was a solo driver. Well, we'll let him describe the situation here because this is a professional journalist for WDIV Click on Detroit Channel 4, right?
Yeah, I'm familiar with their work.
Detroit. A man is dead after allegedly shooting themselves while driving on Detroit's west side. So in my head, I instantly go, okay, maybe it's a tranny, right?
Okay.
Is that correct?
Themselves.
A man is dead after allegedly shooting themselves while driving on Detroit's west side.
Himself would be the operative term.
So this is a professional journalist. That happened about 6 p.m. Monday, December 29th, near an intersection of Joy Road and Rose Lawn Street. Police believe the driver mistakenly shot himself, lost control of the vehicle, and ran over a pedestrian before crashing. The driver died at the scene, and the pedestrian has been hospitalized in serious condition. Further details were not revealed at the time. So, isn't that fucked up, right?
Yeah.
Just walking down the road.
What's worse is Oreo enthusiast.
6 p.m. on a Monday. Yeah, right. And then it goes about the author. He's an Oreo enthusiast. Well, that makes it better. It's cool. He was probably eating an Oreo, not realizing he typed this horrible grammar in what is like not even a paragraph of fucking description. How do you fuck up? Who's your editor?
I should be his editor.
Right.
How do we lose Brady?
I don't know. How do we lose a guy who shot himself?
Really when you get good at it, it's just so
Who's
fun.
this bastard?
I got more used to it, and it just
Who's this bastard?
made me not scared anymore. You'll get used
Skip
to
it.
it.
I don't want to hide it.
Thanks, Noel. Now a strange story from Detroit's west side. A man is dead and another person is in the hospital after a crash. Police say the driver was going down Joy Road when he shot himself.
Did we get Ryan's comment?
He shot himself. Shooting himself. He lost control of the car, hit a pedestrian on the sidewalk, and crashed into a pole. The driver later died, and the pedestrian is in serious condition. It's still unclear how the gun went off or where the man was hit.
No, he was hit somewhere critical. I can tell you that.
Really fun.
No, we don't need those bastards again.
Yeah, I saw a really disturbing video of a guy riding two guys riding a motorcycle. One guy was showing off his gun. They hit a bump. The gun went off, shot the driver through the head, crashed, killing the person who shot the driver.
I didn't realize like the cheddar bobbing was like an actual thing that happened that often. Like,
oh, Cheddar Bob, yeah, shot himself.
Yeah, a dude got a dumb frame named Cheddar Bob and shot himself with his own gun. I did get jumped by all six of you punks. And we did.
Well, you know why I will never shoot myself with my own gun? I don't own a gun.
Yeah, I've got a big knife though. A machete.
I've got swords behind me.
Yeah, right. You got an arsenal.
Yeah.
You got throwing apparatuses as well, right?
I do indeed.
Apparati.
Sorry, full disclosure. I'm occupied because I'm trying to keep ICE from taking the immigrants from my house.
I'm occupied.
Oh, okay.
Ice is melting.
Ice is melting. Yes.
Yeah, it hit above freezing today. It was kind of nice.
Yeah,
it will be above freezing the next couple days, and then it dives back into the mid-20s.
They went on vacation for the holidays, got a little bit tan, a little dark skin. Now there's people in
knocking at your door,
brown Gestapo uniforms. They're just like,
yeah, honestly,
you don't have to keep knocking, saying, "You don't have to let us in. You don't have to let us in."
Like, you're so Italian that if you kind of spoke like this, like you might pass.
I'm not necessarily Italian. I don't know what you're talking about, man.
Greasy. You can tell. You can see the grease.
Yeah.
We know that you got bowls of spaghetti all around you, waiting to rub them all over yourself.
It's
weird
true
that you would have said that right then and there. That's a weird fucking. I don't understand what that. I mean, that's just a weird coincidence. Out of any other day,
that's a weird coincidence. Hey, a spicy meatball. What a weird coincidence.
Did we hit Ryan's comments? Did we get the George said shoes per second?
Yeah, we already did that.
Yeah,
we already pulled that up there. We already commented on it.
My old man would take his finger. Oh no, I'm sorry. That was his old. That was his old lady. My bad.
Yeah.
My old man would
Gross.
take my. I'm worried. I got to read this ahead of time.
I know. I am worried for him.
Yeah. Okay.
My old man would take my mom and drive 1 hour to Toledo because they had a nice buffet.
No,
what?
Going back to that, because I just like literally, I just watching TV earlier, they got that HIV commercial, and they're like, "Oh, I should have worn a condom," and it shows two dudes, and they're like, "But we just got too excited and into things," and it's just like gross. I don't want to see all this butt stuff, and it's like the only reason the HIV is spread is because of butt stuff. Like, you want to not get the HIV, just don't do butt stuff.
Who the fuck starts a conversation like that?
Or take the HIV medication.
Honestly, that's advice I've lived my entire life by.
Yeah,
Hold
for the first time ever, I'm with George on this.
Mm-mm. So holding on helps.
Is there a chance that you could like kiss holes? And
No.
Bacteria?
I don't know where you're going with this, but I don't like it.
We should do holes. Show
if
it.
you're both in doggy style, you're both in doggy style position, correct?
No. Nope.
Oh, okay, never mind. I'm interpreting this wrong then.
Nope, that was assumed. See, if you assume, you make
I thought
an
it was just
ass
bent backwards.
and a butthole out of everyone.
You were bent over, but it was bent back.
No, I was very clear. We were more like fetal in the fetal position.
I don't remember. I need a better description. Maybe you should draw.
And in all honesty,
AI
it was
depict it.
when you've done it
Act it out with
10,000
Captain
times with the same
Chicken
person.
and Mr.
You get bored.
Penguin.
The choice is either to move in the ass or other holes, or find creative ways to use the holes you already enjoy.
Huh. Sure.
We should play that Patrice Neal clip about holes.
There's a Patrice. Is it copyrighted? Oh, he's dead, right? So he doesn't own it anyway. Nobody owns me.
Love it. So easy to find. He's known by this now.
Let me ask you a question. Here's a question. Here's a serious question. Okay, ladies, if you didn't have a vagina, like say it was a terrible train accident, right? And the doctor was like, we have to remove your pussy right away or you're gonna die. How would you keep your man past, you get a 2-month Guilty, I can't leave the bitch right away because she just lost a pussy in a train accident. Can't just walk right out on her. How would you keep your man past that if you didn't have a vagina? Wow. Nothing? You can talk. You can talk. Suck his dick. Okay. Mouth.
I'm gonna come.
Asshole. Okay, great.
Not for me.
You see what I'm saying? Now, I've been getting pussy beamed the whole show, right? But I give women the opportunity to say, I'm gonna make myself worth more. But you just classified yourself as a series of holes. But I'm supposed to treat you special, but you're just a bunch of holes to yourself. No one said learn how to play Xbox, learn how to play pool, tell better stories, get another bitch that got a pussy to come on in.
Be funny.
Well, look,
Learn how to navigate. See? Gary's got the right idea. That'd be cool until you realize it says Xbox 360.
Dude, how'd you get one of those already?
Dude, that's got a hard drive stuck in a piece of plastic on top, and they had the balls to call it like a memory card or some shit.
Huh.
Whoa.
Hey, it's a good time for me to tell you, since you brought up the Xbox. I put my thumb near it and it hit it. I didn't mean to hit that till I was done telling you. The more you know.
I thought you were talking about your butthole.
If you have a new Xbox, the X series, you should take it to a technician if you're not capable, and you need to back up the very first sector of the hard drive because it will fail. It's not if it will fail, but it's when it will fail. And when it fails, Xbox, in all their infinite wisdom, put a little key on the front of that hard drive that unless you already have copied it, you could never put another hard drive in that Xbox. You have to send it to them, and they have to unlock it, and it costs $300, which is weird because you only paid $500 for the entire Xbox. It's as if they're trying to rip people off and make another $300 instead of just sell the thing for $800 and put a decent hard drive in it, or share the key. You know, like when you make a password, people say keep that password in a safe place. But when you bought your Xbox, you didn't even know there was a password on the hard drive. It's not like a password like you can type in. It's a password that's on the front of the hard drive.
Yeah, but I mean, this is going to be stretched beyond warranty period anyway. So what? Just buy a new fucking system. Plus, the new system comes out every like 3 to 5 years anyway. So,
well, it's been out for more than 5 years. Mine happened. There's a 1 year warranty on the Xbox, which a lot of people think it's longer. It's
buy
not.
a new one. Fuck it. Unfortunately,
take a guess when my hard drive failed. Just a random guess.
1 year.
Like
1 year,
about 1 year, 1 day. Well, it was like 1 year within 1 week. Yep. And it may have even failed like a week before that, but my dumbass didn't move right away. But I don't like to add that part. Did I say that part out loud?
No.
So technically it did fail within warranty, and if I would have done it like with that, like I had 4 days left, but by the time I went to the website and put in my serial number and all that crap, it said the date your warranty expired was just passed.
Wow.
So
yeah, that happened with the tonneau cover.
You're irritating. You're irritating because that's exactly what I did. I'm like, well, my choice is to fuck Xbox.
Yeah.
Didn't like the sound of that because the holes were clearly not large enough, and there's a lot of electronics
like
on there.
a bigger product
It
line.
was-
I don't know.
It was warm enough though. Yeah, no, switching to PlayStation was not an option. The Switch wasn't out yet. I went and spent $500 more. I got a coupon and a little bit of hacking online. I got it for $400. But I'm like, I would rather give a stranger $400 than give Microsoft another $300. And I understand everybody's going to go, well, hold on a second. Microsoft got the profit off that other Xbox. Yeah, you're right. Still felt better.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Hey,
Well, there you go.
Backflip.
Was that box
tonneau
empty?
cover,
Xbox?
BAK, Back Industries, backflip tonneau cover, and they. I was just outside of warranty, and I talked to customer service, and they said it was perfectly fine that I was just outside of warranty. They'd send me a new one, and then I never heard from them ever again.
Wow.
And so then I bought a Reflex. I think it's aluminum, rolls up.
Aluminium.
Sweet.
You should use parchment
Yeah, kind
paper.
of.
It's much better for your truck.
Yeah. Yep. He's right.
I use aluminum.
So I think that's a good segue. Did you say you had a Taekwondo cover for your truck?
Yeah. Yes, he did.
No, but speaking of which, just a brief little.
But I got your clip all queued. But
Just no, it's fine. Little context, really quick, just very, very briefly.
Too late.
Isn't storyboard one word in the context of a storyboard?
It is.
You know, who's counting? CG and AC, train, comma, shop and learn Taekwondo. I don't know what that means, but apparently there's a place called Shop and Learn Taekwondo that's now a sponsor of ours.
Yeah.
What is this? Guest mode. Oh,
Look
what a
what
fail.
Oh, I should have went right
Guest
to it.
mode.
But you brought up the storyboard. Now look, I made a storyboard app.
Oh,
for,
yeah, right.
for-
Yeah.
I haven't seen
Show
that
the
yet.
pictures
but,
I drew.
there's a big penis on mine.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I drew those.
So you can make your own storyboard.
Yeah.
Dork wants to be a Jewish girl. I like that one. Nice job, Gary. You're clever. Oh, these are all by Guest. We don't know who Guest is.
No.
So if you want to do storyboards in the future, you can use that free app at fladgerants.com/storyboard.
There you go.
I want to see your drawings. It's wide open. Anybody can use it. You don't even need to log on. You can write whatever you want. Anyone at all at
There you go.
fladgerants.com/storyboard.
It's one of the services we provide for free.
And we also have a new sponsor.
Oh, thank goodness.
I think I can get to it. Can
I
get
doubt
to
it.
I got to it. I did it.
Welcome to Shop and Learn Taekwondo, where your grocery list meets your black belt goals.
Jab, grab the ball, keep your guard up. Easy. One punch, one loaf of bread. Got
Nice
it.
luck, Mom.
And new gloves for her.
Tap to pay, you're good to go. Enjoy the class.
Thank you.
Hydrate, then sidekick. Perfect.
At Shop and Learn Taekwondo, every combo comes with confidence.
That's better than the whole storyboard I was doing when I came up with Shop and Learn Taekwondo.
I think maybe
What?
you should go ahead.
Captain Giggles and Astronaut Chicken, they're gonna have a fabulous. Like, I've gotten half of the thing animated so far, and
That's half the battle.
Yes, the GI Joe. So maybe
Taekwondo.
not by next week, but probably the week after that, it may or may not be completed, or possibly tomorrow.
Which? It may or
Which
may
answer?
not. That's just
question.
a fancy or what you did there was just a fancy or not.
Or not.
I didn't hear an either. I think it's okay
Either.
if you put an either.
Whether
Either?
Either.
Weather
Either.
forecast?
Did I even send a Sabina thing?
Oh,
I
I
don't
didn't
think I
even
did.
set up your clips yet. I'm just fishing it off the other thing.
Oh,
No,
okay.
I don't see a Sabina.
I saw a short by her this week. She looked like a deranged clown.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, so
Mr.
I'm
Giggles?
almost on my green belt.
It's
one more shopping
Captain.
trip. One more
That's
shopping trip,
convenient.
I'm on my green belt.
What I recommend is
you got a green
go
belt
to
on
a
your
s-
shopping trip?
You go to a sticky buffet
Yeah.
after your taekwondo to replenish your whatever you
Electrolytes.
lost. Yeah, because it's got electrolytes, like the plants crave.
Yes. See,
Why do you,
maybe I could see.
Because it can actually go on YouTube, but you saw that the most recent thing I had posted, right?
No, he did not.
Did I? I mean, I could hit refresh. Was it 18 minutes ago?
Yeah, I posted it shortly after the show aired. That way, Gary can't watch it on accident.
Did you want me to play?
I've been
it
doing
now?
that.
You can just cue them up because I have no plan here. I'm not prepared.
No, I sent you all the links for the videos.
Right,
Yeah.
but see, this is
Right,
weird
yeah.
timing because I had family in town.
Weird
They're not
timing.
actually
Oh, right.
they're not actually immigrants. They lived here. That was a joke, but
That sucks.
I was dealing with my family that was going back home from the holidays, even though
What
schools-
holidays?
even though
Fuck
school
you
started
talking
today.
about? Martin Luther King Jr.
It was
You went
Orthodox.
back home for the holiday.
It was
It was
Orthodox Christmas this
Hanukkah.
week.
It was
Oh, you're Jewish. That makes sense.
That explains
Eight
the
crazy
change in
nights.
his head. That also explains the frugalness of using the buffet. It explains a lot, actually, about.
I see like a
about
flattened hair pattern, like just right here. For, like
You know what? It's because, you know why that is? You want to know why that is, you fucking asshole? Because some dickhead subconsciously said, you have a girl's hairdo like fucking 10 weeks ago, and I changed my hairstyle because of it. That's how fucking self-centered and shallow I am.
Wow.
Yeah, well, if you're growing it out, there's always an awkward.
I am definitely trying to grow it out. Yeah, thanks for picking that up, but it's fucking
No, that's
sucks.
fine. You can do that. I did that plenty of times, but I hid it underneath the hat during that awkward period, and then I hid it
Sorry,
underneath the hat
wearing a hat
anytime
makes you
after
bald.
that because it's all
Right, Gary?
awkward. Being a grown
I
man
wore
with
my hair
long hair
down
is-
today. You guys didn't even notice. Thanks a lot.
Unless you're a rock star or something, like
I am a rock star, in fact.
I know. That's what I was saying. So I said it.
I got rock star pictures. I'll show those.
So what is?
on
Hold
our
on. What is?
third
What is
anniversary.
this? What is this word here?
Officestora.
Yeah, pause it.
Office
Let's pause it.
crap.
Yeah, right there.
So, sophistry. Sophisticated.
Yeah, it's, this is a uncommon term used to describe a system of government or social order ruled by sophists, individuals perceived as clever, intellectually manipulative, or skilled in rhetoric, but lacking genuine wisdom or moral grounding. So, what is this, like idiocracy, I think? But it's
well, I thought sophistry was like
feeling
nothing
center.
mattered.
Nothing
Fearling?
matters.
Huh.
It's
Yeah,
a
what is that?
feeling
Fearling?
center. Didn't we already solve the luring center?
And FE is iron.
Well, let
FE
it
is
play. Hold on. Let's see where this goes. I don't know.
Santa Fe.
Oh.
Featuring Gary's.
Oh, there we go.
Not a berry. It's botanically a poem,
Oh, that's
but you're treating
frightening.
the word berry like Holy Writ. Bananas are berries, therefore berries are bananas. Works both ways.
That's a logic pretzel, and you know it. Wait, if cucumbers are peppos, which are a type of berry, then the salad bar is basically a smoothie bar. Finally, someone understands. But peppo isn't berry the size of a bowling ball. And a watermelon.
It's pronounced liqueur, not liquor.
And it's pronounced pepper, not
Only in
peppo.
spelling. The word is French, Gary, so the letters argue with each other anyway.
French borrowed it from Latin. Latin borrowed everything. You're all thieves linguistically.
Meanwhile, cordial means friendly and also booze. Language is a carnival, which is why calling this a cream liquor is technically wrong. It's cream liqueur. See my note? Different word family.
You said underestimate. Which implies someone has to estimate first. I said misgauge.
Different concept entirely.
Misgauge still needs a gauge, Gary. A gauge is still an estimate, but with hardware. You're just dressing the baby in a different diaper. The baby diaper metaphor itself is flawed. Estimation isn't a baby, it's an abstract process.
It's called a zipper merge, meaning every other car. I'm other. You're the one.
No. I'm the other because I was already in motion. Precedence is possession.
Precedence isn't possession. Possession is 9/10. Precedence is just being old.
Old doesn't make it right. A lot of religions are old. Still wrong.
See? As above, so below.
We're not talking about gods.
Obviously, the macaroni is the superior choice. It's the cornerstone of comfort food.
Cornerstone? It's glue with cheese. Fried chicken is the only thing here employing actual chemistry.
Chemistry? This ham is technically a preserved meat, meaning it survived longer than your argument.
You're all missing the lasagna. It's layered like reason.
Which none of you have.
Not a stalemate yet because the king is diagonally adjacent.
Next to, not diagonal.
Orthogonal is a math term, Gary.
And math terms are still English
Which
words.
you're misusing. That doesn't even apply.
Everything applies if you think about it hard enough. Snowboard Kids 1 is the original, therefore it's the best. You can't improve on perfection.
Prove it is
They're
the
all
literal
playing
definition of a
PlayStation.
sequel, Gary. Number 2 refines the physics. It is better by design.
Physics? These are cartoons on planks, not Newtonian experiments. The charming one is the jank.
You're all missing the point. 2 has multipath tracks, therefore more freedom, therefore objectively superior.
That was awesome. And no, that's not Nintendo. That's not not PlayStation. That is Nintendo 64.
It should be Nintendo
Snowboard
64,
Kids
but the
is
controller that
only
I
on
grew up with.
Nintendo.
But that would be a world of. It's just nothing but a world of Gary's.
I love it.
You
know
would.
I love it, right?
Yeah, we know you would.
Yes.
You understand that
That's my new favorite clip
that's
ever.
the root of all your problems.
I know.
The person you're not speaking. The person you're
I know.
speaking
I
to
sat there.
is not you.
I sat there and I was like, you know what? I think we had it all wrong. I think Mrs. Gary is the one in the right because imagine having to live with that. Imagine that being your reality every day.
Dude, I tell that to people all the time. I used to have road rage, and now I just look, and they get all mad, and I get mad a little bit, and I say, you know what? I'm okay because I only have to deal with you at this moment, but your wife sitting there has to deal with you all the fucking time when I drive away. I say, I hope it's fucking worth it, and I just drive away.
Yeah, I hope your little podcast is worth it. Yeah, I didn't just like it. I loved it.
You liked it.
I really liked it. A lot.
That's why I didn't want you to see it before. Would it be a surprise?
I do check the tube before we start. I sneak a
Yeah, but
peek.
you can't do it mid monologue. So
I can't. I cannot.
Yeah. Yep.
So that's when you send it. That's very
sneak the
clever.
tube.
Schedule it.
If there's any place you have to put it, you too can sneak the tube.
Huh.
I do have.
You know what? I do have the technology.
This is a preview. We're not doing it right now, but I have one of these for later.
Yeah, that's got to be a Rumble thing, right?
And you're never, ever going to guess.
Oh, I'll guess right now. It's a dildo.
It's not a dildo.
It's always a dildo.
I don't have it queued up. We're just talking about what's coming up.
Always a dildo.
We started late, so we should go over to Rumble soon.
We started late?
Like 2 minutes.
We started soft.
Was it soft start?
I like a hard start.
Right now.
We got
I like a hard
we never assessed.
I've been making roasted garlic to go with my New York strip.
Ganwu, my New York strip. You read that
When
wrong.
you say making roasted garlic, isn't that superfluous? Because wouldn't just say roasting garlic be good enough?
No, I think he's growing it.
You'd have to be growing it in order to make it.
Yeah.
I don't return the fruit. God makes the fruit. If you got a problem with the peach, you take it up with God. And that is our song.
Get on this fruit. Don't get on a banana being a fruit or not.
Well, if God doesn't make the peaches, who makes the peaches?
No.
Peaches.
You can't answer that.
They were
My question is very clear. Who makes the peaches? The farmer?
No.
Who makes the peaches?
Peaches come from a can. They were put here by a man from a factory downtown.
I thought you were going to in a box with a fox.
No,
a man and a can and the land.
Come on, President of the United States of America.
If I ask you who makes the peaches, how do you answer that? Don't just shake your head no. It's not a yes/no question.
Nature.
Nature? I didn't ask what makes the peaches. I asked who makes the peaches. Somebody has to make the peaches, right?
Dole?
No.
Dole?
No.
Are you telling me that they just somehow that the sun just grabs carbon atoms out of the air and they just turn into peaches?
Yeah.
No.
Duh.
That doesn't happen
there
either.
A large explosion and then peaches.
Wait, are you one of those weirdos that thinks it grows out of the ground?
Yeah.
That's not how No. Photosynthesis, it grabs carbon atoms right out of the air. If you watch it, you can see. It doesn't grow out of the ground. It doesn't grow from itself. It pulls it out of the air. Isn't that photosynthesis? And then the little green fibers grow, but they don't really grow. They don't come out. They don't come out of the other fibers. They literally form out of thin air.
Oh, Brady,
Sure
you're
they
making
do.
my brain stupid.
You explain photosynthesis then.
All right, next week, Fladge Rants. The topic is comments. We're gonna have an extra large comments segment, and I will explain photosynthesis.
It's going to be interesting when you get to the point where it doesn't.
You want to change the topic?
It doesn't like. What's comment? Like, share was made
I'm
up.
gonna
It's like,
comment.
comment, and subscribe. Yeah, it's right. He's right.
I'm
He's
gonna
right.
comment on photosynthesis.
I uphold. Yep, your.
You're gonna
Suddenly my
comment
brain
on it?
stopped working.
So
Your
it's something
objection
like-
is overruled.
Can you do
The
a commentary?
comment stands. The commentary on commenting.
I mean, I'm curious on what he's gonna do.
I can't wait till when he explains the point where it actually forms out of nothing. Like
How do you form
nihilo.
something out of nothing.
you do take some of the minerals from the ground, but it's carbon atoms that come out of the air, or some kind of. Maybe it's not carbon. I'm pretty sure it's carbon. Comment now. You can.
It's just a
You can knock
combination
knock.
of-
Who's there, Gary? His commentary.
It's
if you
just a
tell us.
combination
like-
of positive
like-
and negative charges.
Wait, on the corner, over here.
Surrounding a nucleus.
It's
Not even all of
it's
us
over,
liked.
It's over here. It's down here.
It depends if your phone is this way, or if you're on the app, or if you're in the browser. It could be on
It's
Mac.
over there then. It's up. It's
I
up
know
here.
you did point to the
down
wrong
here.
side. Yeah, I was on my phone and you're like over here, and I'm like dipshit. It's on the other side, and I already hit it.
Yeah.
We're gonna do the weather.
It's-
We're gonna
yeah,
do the
it's
weather on
down here.
Rumble. Here's one of the links I sent in.
No.
Oh, no. We'll wait for Rumble to that. But I will lead in. There is a farmer that is raising sheep for a special protected community. That's all I'll say. But we'll learn about it
A lot of them
on
are.
Rumble.
Why would I be involved in that?
Here, should I play
Really? Is that
sponsor?
what's
I'll
happening?
play sponsor.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Billy's involved.
This is a great.
Billy is not
sponsor.
involved.
Screaming voices in my head. I used to have dark thoughts and hear screaming voices in my head. But thanks to the Mind Melter, I feel
Hate.
One pill a day.
That's the voice
and I no
I hear
longer
in
have
my
to tickle Fritz in my pants. Just remember to bark at your doctor and make sure it's homosexual for you.
Mind Melter reacts to proton imbalances, allowing for an infinite amount of side effects. Other brands like Goliapin, Floopy Boopin, and Hunky Dookie don't offer any effects. Health risks like crying and masturbating are encouraged, but are often unappealing to small women and large children. Avoid driving and large machinery if you are ugly and pregnant, or risk double pregnancy. Remember to consult your prescription to see if the number 7 is right for you.
The Mind Melter life might change.
Millions of plebels use mind melving
The time it taken Burger to behave the cable's way is the syntax error of 39 days. Caravan cable more lighter than the last time you had cable. Every time is all the time.
Mind Melter.
That was brilliant.
I think so.
That was not AI, by the way, so I was wrong. I take back everything I said. I can't wait for AI.
Yeah.
You can't wait for AI as if it's on its way.
And I'm so proud of myself. He said, "What's in your pants?" And now I've said, "What's in your pants?"
Yeah.
And I still didn't play the clip. But
wow, you're not Pavlov's dog.
But now I have to.
Yeah, you have to.
I think I deleted it.
What?
No way.
Should be there,
That's
right?
a staple. That's a Fladge Rants staple. Play leg
I don't
up
know.
or something.
Do
Muddy
you-
Waters? I don't know.
This is Pantosaurus. He's going to help us with our song about pants.
What's in your pants? Belongs only to you. Your pants cover up private parts. Your private parts belong only to you. Your private parts belong only to you. If someone asks to see or tries to touch them in your pants and said to keep it secret, and you must tell them no, then go find someone you trust and tell them straight away. They'll say, well done, speaking out, I'll make everything okay. What's in your pants belongs only to you. Your pants cover up private pants, cover up private parts. Your private parts belong only to you. Tell them no.
I almost played the whole thing. I couldn't stop. I like it so much. I like it.
I wish people would like our shit so much because
There's not enough.
the amount of likes per fucking
Yeah. Well, you know,
bots
that's a Rumble.
are
That's a
ridiculous
Rumble thing.
here.
That's a Rumble
right?
thing.
Yeah, the bots. Bot City or what? Show us you're not
Well-
a fucking bot and hit a
Yeah.
goddamn button. Just tap the
Unlike
thing
it.
right there. Just
You
just
don't have
let
to
us
like
know,
it.
Like,
You
otherwise,
can
we're just gonna assume you're a bot. I don't know.
unlike, comment,
I
subscribe.
wouldn't want to be a bot if I were.
It
you.
is a painless way to help us out, but honestly,
It's not helping shit. It's just letting us know if this like it makes sense or not because it doesn't make sense. To
It
me,
does
doesn't
help
make
us
sense.
out in the algorithm.
our
I just want to
success
like appease my OCD about it
depends-
not making sense.
Our success depends entirely on our lack of success. This show has been self-propelled this whole time. No
Our
outside
success-
anything
Our
keeping
success
us going.
depends on this
It
being
is
a part-time
just
thing and us
sheer
keeping our full-time
will.
jobs.
We
Cheers.
can't
Our success
be
is
canceled.
continuing. This is my
I thought Will
bowling
was
league.
gone. Is that the
Yeah.
glass half full?
No, it's half
My
empty
glass
and half full
is
of air, apparently.
refilled.
Taking it back to the beginning.
What
If
about
anyone
Will?
Didn't enjoy everyone talking over each other. That was an example of how you do that.
Yeah, that's how we do it.
I heard everything. It was perfect.
Me too. Yeah. I heard the only important part, so it's all that matters.
I want to know what's up with Will. You have a vacancy? My
I
son's
do have a
looking for-
vacancy.
Yeah, do you need a Airbnb?
The rent is
submission,
free.
Yeah, and, as always.
Not so much. You have to put up with this. Did you see the clip from
No,
earlier?
yeah. Yeah. That's
What's
true.
in your pants belongs only to you.
No, not that one. Not that one.
Oh,
but maybe
sorry.
that
I
one
thought
too,
you.
yeah,
I thought the
don't know.
price was
No,
way
I
higher
don't
than you
know.
were talking.
Oh yeah. I did. I set up a bed in the basement. I did.
A dog
get away
bed?
from your wife?
Well, you know our hippie friend Nate. I told him he gets depressed over the holidays, and I told him
I'm sure he gets
all I
depressed
can
all the
offer
time
you
when he's not drunk as
is
shit.
a warm bed and anything he wants to eat. All he has to do is drive the 6 hours from wherever the hell he was.
Does Nate watch this podcast?
He does not. He can't.
Does anybody Nate knows watch this podcast?
Yes, Shirtless Joe.
Oh, okay. That's it.
Today.
I don't know. I just don't know if you want to
boarded
talk about Nate's story.
A flight. Oh, yeah. That was a murder suicide. But Nate boarded a plane today, bound for Taiwan. He's on a different.
He's bound on the plane, or the plane is bound?
I
didn't hear a comma. It sounded like you said.
I didn't use a comma.
That means that he was bound on the plane.
Huh.
He was plane bound.
Did he like?
Did they have tie wraps, like, or rope,
that's all
or
they keep
handcuffs?
on the plane.
Taiwan.
So
Thailand.
Prison now?
Thailand.
He's in a
Taekwondo.
Taiwanese prison. Oh no.
Crap! Did he go to Taiwan or Thailand? Now I forget.
Taiwanese.
I'm pretty sure. Do you know what they do in Taiwan and
Thailand?
Thailand?
I'm pretty sure it's
Taekwondo.
Taiwan. I want to say Taiwan.
I don't know. I was thinking about going to Thailand to pick up some new tile for my kitchen. What do you guys think?
Yes, Taiwan on. If you know where Nate went, please leave it in the comments below.
Please.
Yeah. We're concerned. Yeah. I think he went back to Jerusalem.
If you know where Nate is, he kind of does look like Jesus because he's got that long hair and beard.
Does he know the language?
There's only one language.
Did he do like a reverse mail order husband situation where you go to a poorer country to be with
yeah, he's
you're saying
he's a
like
wealthy
Charlie
homeless
Kirk
man there.
like Charlie Kirk did.
What do you mean, huh? Wait, what?
He had an arranged.
Did you see
rich
Ben
bride
Shapiro attacked Candace Owens pretty heavy in whatever TPUSA thing that went on that
I need TPUSA for my bunghole.
But I don't know, some of the shit that keeps getting brought up is quite weird.
Weird. It's almost like they just want views.
Maybe, but there's just questions.
Like,
we don't do it for the views.
Like
'Cause
the
they
Detroit
ran
Lions just made a move that is going to save everyone's soul, like that kind of stuff.
No, that's like dumb.
Then you
little
find out
play
that they
games for children.
they
Like,
re-signed
oh my God,
Johnson Joseph from the practice squad. Like what?
Oh.
I like how you liken something to like real life where someone died to like a arbitrary fun game. Of
No. What you were
playing.
saying was that somebody died, and the media stories are getting crazy. And I was pontificating that they are doing it just for the story, for the views, for the sensationalizations of it. Sensationalism.
In
The
unrelated
sensationalism.
news-
I'll get there. Fuck off.
Yeah, right.
Oh.
Now that the fantasy football is
Thank you.
basically
God.
over, I am in a fantasy playoffs league, and tonight I wagered heavily on Houston, so go Texans.
Oh yeah, there's football on right now. I forgot about that.
This week starts the new season of fantasy golf. I'm pretty excited.
How do you do fantasy golf? There's so many.
This dude has
golfers.
fantasy fucking horseshoe fucking pitching like it.
Yeah.
Really? Why don't you try? I don't know, horseshoe pitching.
I know, right?
Really?
Instead of watching
okay.
these things, why don't you do them?
Okay, I've got a clip about that. It's called Parts. Brady? Parts.
You have a clip? You have a clip?
Okay. I was still
About
on the,
horseshoes.
we were talking about Taiwan, and then I had the Taekwondo one pulled up, but I'm flexible.
Parts.
Oh no.
It's called Parts.
I'm scared.
Oh yeah. You should
Give you
be.
direct scientific information on how the banning of jarts in 1988 started the vacation of
Jarts or
America.
jorts?
Banning of jarts represents the first
I
time
typed
our
jarts,
country blamed an
but
inanimate object
autocorrect
for
made it parts.
They're Jewish
It is-
darts.
stupid people's decisions.
Yeah. Jarts.
And ever since then, it's like we're living in this timeline where Biff got his hands on the sports almanac. Once we banned jarts, we started putting safety labels on things and telling people which end of a chainsaw to hold. We stopped natural selection in its tracks, and now we're stuck with a bunch of stupid people. We used to throw really sharp-weighted objects
So
at
I've
each
said
other.
that
And after
before,
that, we
that
went
we're
down to
devolving
steel
because
rounded
we're-
horseshoes. That wasn't soft enough. We had to
No,
go
that's
to
not the
wash-
order we went in. We had
And now here
horseshoes
we
before
sit in
jarts.
2025, throwing bags of and corn at each other. I can give you direct scientific.
I think the game of horseshoes is as old as horseshoes.
Horses, yeah.
Right.
Well, she said something very funny, and it got lost in there. That they started curving the horseshoes so that they wouldn't poke anybody's eyes out. Well, horseshoes have always been curved because of the curvature of the horse's hoof. It's she was saying they curved them for safety. It's the curve in the shoe is for the hoof.
So you're saying she was trying to be kind of like funny like this lady, but
Tongue in
just
cheek,
bad
yeah.
delivery.
Don't, if you're a woman, don't try to be funny.
Yeah.
Don't.
Yeah,
She's trying to
leave
do
that
like a
to
dry
the
delivery like
professionals.
that lady.
If there's a man laughing at your jokes, he wants to have sex with you.
Yeah, it's true.
I'm sorry.
This isn't just advice, it's just the more you
See,
know.
I'm being a little funny right now, and I'm not even trying to be.
Yeah.
Try that, women. Just try it, just once.
Just don't.
You know what?
Yeah, try and not try.
Instead of thinking of a way to jokingly get back at me, they're actually getting honestly pissed right now at me.
No, there are no women watching.
What I'm implying is they cannot control their emotions, especially once.
If there are any women watching, let us know by hitting the like button.
Yeah.
Yes,
that's how
I
we
am
can
not
tell.
single. I am not single though, so sorry.
You're supposed to be appeared like you're saying you're not single. That way, the women are
Right.
more interested. Yeah.
It's funny you say that. Look at this. I don't wear that.
Ooh, what happened?
I don't wear it. I wore it for about
I don't
6
wear
months
it.
after I got
Oh,
married. I
way
haven't
to
worn
show
it.
her, bitch.
Dude, my wife was out with me watching it. They think that's he's safe or he's already been approved or whatever. And I'm unless I'm a dick that's going to cheat, they can flirt as much as they want. And dude, I don't like talking to people. I took that ring off. It's not symbolic
I love
of my
talking to
union or
people.
whatever.
I'm
but
the one that doesn't like talking to people.
That's true. George
Why am I
antisocial.
here?
do you have? So you have a
hear
ring on. Everyone probably just comes up and talks to you like they just like they just can.
Oh yeah, I'm not threatened.
No, he approaches everyone else. They don't want to.
That's different then.
He's like, let me tell you something.
Yeah. Well,
all the
I
time
don't
with the
mean
disc
to
golf
brag,
closets.
but the ladies find me creepy.
Me too. But if I have the ring on, not at all.
Oh no. It's got the opposite effect. No, I'm just too fat. I can't get it off.
I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry,
I can't
what?
get it off.
Oh, you said off. Well, if you
Is it too much
lose
curve?
weight,
What are you saying?
you should be able to you won't get as winded, and you'll be able to last till completion.
Oh. What if that's not
you
the goal?
motherfuckers.
What if it's not the what?
Goal?
What is
Aim?
the goal?
I don't know.
You want to really blow. If you have a significant other, you want to really blow her mind in the middle of an argument before it even escalates, so that it's still safe or whatever. Ask her what her goal is in this debate or argument. What is her end game? What would she like to achieve, learn, see, or change my mind to? They won't be able to answer, no matter what the argument is.
Right.
They won't. Like if you ask me something like, I want to be able to leave without everyone else leaving and waiting outside with the car running for 40 minutes. Like I will be very specific about what I do or don't like to the point where I'm an asshole, maybe.
Right.
I've been doing this little experiment. Not just my significant other. Almost any woman I've spoken to is not able to come up with not even a vague answer. What is your goal in this conversation? And not that every conversation has a goal or win, but this has already escalated to a disagreement at the very least.
Right.
So
Meanwhile,
what are you trying?
not Gary.
Right.
I love to cut to the chase.
You spaz out? What was that?
I think that was more like cut to the grenade.
Yeah.
What do you get when you cross shit, I fucking fucked. See, I fucked it up. I still had to finish the joke. I wanted to say the punchline before I finished it. I was not able.
Yeah.
That woman looks scary. Baking with Blossom. Should I play that? Did I play that already?
Yes, you should play that. Definitely play Baking with Blossom.
I'd like to get all of
Another new
Gary's.
baking show I just found this week.
I like to get all of Gary's clips in before he leaves.
Are there children? What are we doing?
Welcome to Baking with Blossom. Today we've got a special guest. Molly, what are you mowing about? And this is Moose.
Why does the sheep look like a
One
Muppet?
scoop of flour.
Is that a real sheep?
Moosey, put a bit more in. Moosey!
Bork, bork, bork.
He
That's-
doesn't smell anything. Okay.
No, the kid wants to do it.
Applesauce. Yummy. I love
You're right, though. She does look extremely like Benet Ramsey. John Benet Ramsey. Wow.
No,
You make
I-
everything
What do
creepy
you
and sinister.
do with my hands?
Let
Next
this
thing you're
finish
gonna
and I'll
say.
tell my crude, gross, disgusting.
Next thing you're gonna say, the sheep shouldn't be in blackface, right? You're so offended.
Yeah.
Next.
You so offended.
Just water, please, Mommy. You want some? Okay. Moose. You want to taste? What do you reckon? Next.
I like that they named all the sheep other animals.
Right. This is my dog, Kitty.
Is carrots. Break them. Watch out for your nose. That will do. Oh, no.
That will do.
I just
She
love
said
a
that
new
will do.
cooking show. I clicked on. I subscribed to 2 new cooking shows this week because I like them.
Which
You
one?
played
This
the
one?
sheep.
Is this it?
You played the sheep,
Is this one
man.
of them?
So I got to play it.
All right.
These outfits were all made using wool from gay sheep. The world's first flock of them, actually.
What?
German farmer Michael Stucke is raising 21 gay rams.
What?
Die haben ja ein ganz normales,
How do they know?
You know what they call them? They are 21 gay ass rams.
natürliches Verhalten und
When you,
sie haben
I mean, do they
That was
only put a bunch of
that was
rams together?
21 gay ass rams or gay ass rams. See, it depends on where you put the comma. I thought that was perfect for the show. And again, gay ass rams, gay ass rams. You see, it depends on where you put the emphasis.
kein Interesse an weiblichen Schafen.
For people watching at home, what he's saying is I like the
way he
oder mit dieser Idee, die wir
Does it matter if I'm talking over him
So
unless you
Stucke
speak
stepped
German?
in,
No.
rescuing rams
As
from
long as
across
the
Germany
caption
and
is-
creating a
Yeah,
sanctuary
you can read
called
it.
Rainbow Wool. Their fleeces
But
turned
if you are
into
listening on audio, please check us out at FladgeRants.com where we have a video archive of all these shows and you can watch the video, which is what you
Studies
should be
have
doing.
found
Then you
about
can see this
8% of
gay ass
rams are
ram.
gay.
Gay
And
ass
up to
ram.
22% are bisexual.
So hold on, pause that. So 8%
Yep,
are
I
gay.
knew you'd pause at the bisexual part.
22% are bisexual, so they follow these rams, and the ones that are gay just keep fucking
pull 'em.
dudes every time. They
No.
never fuck
Yeah.
a.
Yeah,
are they
well,
introduced to a vagina at this point, or are they only kept with like dudes? You're like
So
in
I
prison, you know,
question-
it's like, oh, I ain't gay, but you know,
I called the sheep herder, or shepherd, if you will.
like prison.
And from my impression, it's just like when a woman has a child that wants to trans, they're like, oh, wait, they chose pink. And then their whole life from then on goes in that direction. So if you even exhibit any type of
Yeah,
tendencies.
exactly. Is he like, oh, it's gay, so let's only keep it with the dudes, and it's like,
Well, yeah, otherwise they can't.
or if it's only with the dudes most of the time and it needs to get off, it's like, what do you think it's gonna do?
Did you
I mean,
catch
my
it all,
dog, my not 1-year-old dog fucking humps her pillow a little bit sometimes, and it's like, I don't know, what does that mean? Does that mean it's
we learned about that
non-binary?
when you fuck inanimate objects. There's a name for that too. So your dog is a
right?
inanimate.
Is that what that means? Oh my god, she's so special. Like no,
Yeah.
no, it's just they
Yeah,
don't know
you
what to
should
do
be
with their
defined
heart,
by.
with their-
You should be defined for the rest of your life by a moment. You should.
Yep.
Rub
Any
dick
moment, pick
feels
any
good.
The worst one.
Stick dick in warm hole feels good. You know, it's probably just like, yeah, there it is. It probably thinks it's a vagina and it just doesn't realize it.
What's hiding where the sun don't go?
So we need to
No one
go
should-
to
no one would
Rumble
naturally-
earlier.
Yeah, this was supposed to be for Rumble, but
Yeah.
you brought up, or I played the sheep thing and it just rolled. I'm rolling with it. So did you notice though? Not only does he pull gay sheep for the wool, but then he sells the clothes exclusively to
gay.
Wait, what?
Model?
Yeah, so he overcharges.
Yes, just like those people that take a regular cookie from the regular store, put a regular scoop of vanilla ice cream, and then call it
rich?
artisan fucking cranberry ice cream or whatever, and then people pay $8.
Is that what I'm doing wrong?
What? Not lying?
Are all gay people rich? Is that what I'm
Not
getting?
anymore.
Okay,
No,
okay.
but they don't have children, so typically they have more money than your average.
They're not rich, they're dinks. But you guys are both dinks.
Huh?
Dual income, no kids.
Mr. Dink from
Aren't you?
Doug?
You think Mrs. Gary brings home an income? Okay.
I thought I knew where she worked. Or was that just temporarily while you were not?
I
will
don't
not say.
know where she works.
I go there every
could be.
day. What do you mean? I run into
You
her
don't
all
know
the
where
time.
she works, so she could be bringing home some kind of cum. You just don't know.
She's definitely working, man. You should talk to her.
I haven't seen.
Oh my god! I'm sorry. I have to play this now. It's just a weird coincidence. It has nothing to do with the timing or your wife by any means.
Okay. Please do.
It's taken me a second.
I noticed.
Share this tab. There it is. Oh, now it's gone again. The only cooking show worth watching is America's Test Kitchen. It has a precise approach and explains cooking in a scientific sense. It's my favorite.
Yeah, I like America's Test Kitchen.
Whoa. Hold on.
Oh, what are we holding on for?
We just watch this the rest of the time on loop.
Yeah.
What are you doing making it smaller?
I got Did I miss it?
Guess what?
I missed it. Oh.
Ooh, I like that one. I like that one too.
I missed it. We should watch it again.
I like that one. That one too. And that.
That right there. Okay. This is one of the favorite parts of a woman to me. See that little dip right there? Which is weird because I don't like anal at all, but I like the surrounding frame.
Do you would you like to whack off over it with me? Like I find it like that's great. Thanks for telling us all. I don't know what the
I don't ever like
benefit
to
is for you or me.
I don't ever like to whack off. Whacking off is an alternative to what I already.
I'm just
what
curious
I
on
tried
why
to do.
you felt the need to tell two other
I
dudes.
tell my wife I have sex every
What you're
day,
getting off over.
with or without you. It's up to her. Yeah, yeah.
Why you thought that was pertinent. Explain two other dudes.
Every dad's
It's okay.
dream.
It's fine. It's okay.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I've never heard of this rapper before, but I'm definitely a fan, regardless of what's going on.
But to be honest, couldn't anyone perform what she's performing right now?
Yeah, the basics of it are. Is this
Does
on
she
a loop,
think-
or did they just use the same exact cut?
No,
two
I've
times in a
been-
row? That was
I've
the
been
same
playing
exact
it.
cut as before.
I've been playing it over and over again.
What?
Yeah.
Oh,
We're
okay.
already.
Never
It's only a
mind.
minute
All right,
long.
yeah,
I've been
yeah.
playing it
I'm
like
damn,
4
would they
times.
reuse the same exact cut because they liked it and they only had one
No.
good shot.
I
Cheap-ass
reused it.
video.
Oh, see, there's that spot again. Oops. But seriously, did I say this already? Does she think anybody in the entire fucking world takes this seriously?
The music, no, and I'm sure her
I'll
parents
bet
are
she does.
proud.
I'll
All that
bet she
matters
does.
is like that hopefully what's around her neck is actually hers and
No,
and
it's
it's real.
video rental.
Right. That was the house.
Not that there's anything wrong with
She's
that.
living in an apartment. This is her.
Is that a style now for a woman to wear a man's watch? I'm not a fan of that.
That's what that is. I don't know. I don't wear watches. I got a phone.
I don't wear. I can't wear jewelry. That's part of the
why would you
wedding
wear
ring
like
thing.
an archaic like do you have a sundial and like?
All right, so I can give you one reason because I do have a watch that matches my phone, and I wear it when I go to really important meetings because the last thing I want them is the impression to think that I'm like fucking.
What, you got a Apple Watch or a Samsung Watch? What do you mean it matches your phone?
Like it has to be with my phone. It's not. It doesn't work on its own. You know, it's not like a fancy iWatch with its own little SIM card and its own account.
Yeah,
and
fuck
shit.
that shit. Yeah.
But if I need to get a text or if I need to
But
check
it's not a
something or if I need
regular
to check the
watch, it's a
time,
smartwatch, right?
Yeah, it's a smartwatch.
Okay, then just say it's a smartwatch. You made it sound like you had a phone case that you were matching it like, and you were accessorizing like a bitch.
It does.
That's what I was trying. That's what I was getting at.
It does match. I can change the strap if I want. I don't, but I could. It came with like 3 colors. In fact, I did get rid of the rubber ones.
The strap. You're such a girl. Oh my.
I got rid of the rubber ones and I got an actual wrist watch strap.
Yeah, I thought about
strap,
that. But the rubber
it's
ones
a strap on.
They're better for all around, especially the work.
They make me itch, dude. I don't like putting rubber on my skin.
I've destroyed my Apple Watch. My Apple Watch it lasted for years. I welded with it. I got oxy spray like all over it. There was like beads.
Hold on, I think we're talking about something else.
Really
Save
well.
that for
my Apple Watch. I had it. That was like the first Apple Watch or second one. Can't remember.
Let me guess. Was it just like the first Apple iPhone, and it did everything except it couldn't tell time?
No, it was good.
Does everybody remember the first iPhone brought to you exclusively by AT&T? Does everybody remember?
iPhone, which was
no, of course you did. 3G, nobody had the first iPhone because it couldn't make phone calls, and they were like, "Well, that's just I mean, you need your phone to make phone calls. Look what else it does."
Huh?
Yeah, the AT&T service sucked, and after the year exclusivity was up, then it took off. You know what else ceased to exist around the iPhone invention? Social anything. Like bowling alleys went out of business. Anything where people used to gather, literally within a year of the iPhone, ceased to exist in any large capacity. But nobody makes that correlation. Well, some people do, but they're like, no, that's not why. It's because of COVID. No, that was like way after.
Video games?
Video games were way before. It was like, it's 2007 or some 2006, 2008, whenever the first real iPhone, the second generation, which was the actual first iPhone that could make phone calls.
Like, do they all have to do this? Is this like part of the...
Wait, hold on. When you say they all those people, do you mean rappers? Because I think you mean rappers, right?
I don't know.
Because on Rumble, I have a whole bunch of opinions. I tried to explain that how come when I watch rap videos, they all seem to be acting the same way, which I think is what you were just referring to. And they remind me of something, like shaking their butt to try and attract a, shaking their butt to try and attract a mate, kind of like the birthday thing. Yep, I'm along the same lines.
Well, it's like all those maneuvers are, just facilitating like sexual acts. It's you're riding dicks and shit, pretty much all those ass dropping and shit.
Yep, all white women want to do. I'm sorry, all non-rappers want to do is just put a little rosy glow on their cheeks, which is kind of means the same thing. You know why women put the rosy glow on their cheeks? Because it makes men think that they're flushed and ready for mating.
I've always heard that the reason that women wear lipstick is to mimic the lips of the vagine.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's serious.
All right.
I have a question to the women that use the black lipstick. What's that all about?
Well, they're black.
Goth.
Black women.
That's goth.
Shit.
Now, what do you think about a nice black vagina where it just like all of a sudden just bursts out into pink? You guys into that or no?
I would be into that. I'd be like all around it.
Yeah,
and
there's
then
something like
I've only ever met one
exotic
vagina
about
that
it,
I
but
didn't like, to be honest. And I'm not going to call her out this long. I mean, she's a nice lady, but not a good vagina.
Speaking of getting laid.
Yeah?
Or is that Marvin Gaye?
That's what we get spotted. YouTube does not want people to be sexually aroused, I've determined. Any type of stuff like that.
No, you got dick or dildo.
That's weird that when I said sexually aroused, you immediately went to the gay butt stuff.
Yeah.
Huh.
That's all that's allowed on the internet.
Like suck ass.
Why would he say that? Or her? or they them.
Okay, what's next?
So last time I ordered the dog pillow that's
I thought you were going to say a
there
prostitute.
from Mr. Michael Lindell, and I was sent a prayer, and I read that.
He's got
on
my
the
dog pillow?
Previous show, couple shows. Yeah. I wanted to get the
Nice.
bigger one. They're sold out, but they were great.
Wait,
I
I'm
got
sorry
it
to
from my
interrupt again.
previous
Is it
dog.
honestly a dog pillow, or is it just a my
Yeah.
pillow you're using for your dog?
No, it's a dog. My pillow. That's why it's got the dog prints on it.
Wait, is that the
Go
only
to
thing that makes it a
mypillow.com.
dog pillow? Is the dog prints?
Go to dog pillow, the mypillow.com. Use promo code TDC. It'll get you like at least 50% off. You get the best discount. There's multiple discount codes, but use
Not
promo code
FRL,
TDC.
but TDC.
Yeah, TDC.
Apparently.
We don't have our own promo code, but a podcast that I listen to that's local here that I used to help out with.
Anybody
does.
can get their own code.
You just have to contact them, but yeah, but promo code TDC you can get. But
The AI
MyPillow.com.
the AI
So
will
we also
respond
have
with a code for
these
you.
mini My Pillows that we use to travel with and shit, and then we just end up sleeping with them also as like an extra secondary pillow, and they're like a little mini My Pillow, but we also have My Pillows as well. Whole reason I bought My Pillows is because of that podcast, but I've had them for like 10 years now. They're fucking great, especially the dog pillow.
The only reason I buy my pillows is because the guy wears a cross necklace outside of his clothing.
Right, so he sends a prayer. So I had gotten another delivery. So here is the most recent prayer from Mr. Mike Lindell. There are friends who destroy each other, but a real friend sticks closer than a brother. Proverbs 18:24.
I think I had a fortune cookie that said that.
Did you
I know
say
you're a,
Proverbs correctly?
Yes. Proverbs.
He's been putting a
Like
B on a
proverb?
lot of different words. We're just ignoring it.
Okay.
So when it says that there
you'll
are
hear it
friends who would destroy each other, but real friends, a real friend sticks closer than a brother.
I've never had a brother, so you're
Sometimes
going to have to
helping
understand
a friend
and explain
too much
so I can
is
understand.
actually helping destroy them.
I
What do you
haven't
say about
spoken
that?
with my brother in 30 years.
So you're no help.
Right.
Brother, can you comment?
Brother.
When my parents
I have a
pass
brother
away,
now.
I'll have that same track record with my oldest brother at some point, so I'm sure I will. So
Oh, you're on the way to that, though? Well, it sounds like I lucked out by not having one of those fucking bastards. Jesus.
I already don't show up for his birthday. I've already done that the past 3 or 4 years. I just don't
Comment.
even bother responding.
Like,
Hey, are you
subscribe
coming?
if you
I
still
don't even-
speak with your brother. I'm curious.
I didn't respond. Are you coming over for his birthday? We're gonna have pizza and cake. I don't even respond. My mom
love
doesn't get
pizza
it.
and
I don't even think she realizes I do it. She hasn't. Like I haven't
So,
told her. I just do it. I just
Mothers
don't
can
show up.
ignore a lot. They know. They just know that
Oh,
they.
I know. Trust me. I have.
Yeah. But that's good. They have to. If
Yeah, I've had a mother all my life.
the opposite is an emotional reaction, so that's fine.
No, I've had really close friends who have helped more than a brother, and sometimes you end up feel like you're causing more harm than you're helping. So, I feel like by being close, you could also be distant, in my opinion. No? Yeah?
No, that's no.
Why not?
More specifically, distant and close are opposites. We did a show called Opposites.
I told my son he should get off his phone and go hang out with his friends. He's like, I am hanging out with my friends, and he like all his friends from way farther than I could ever hang out with, way more friends with similar interests instead of just the poor schmucks, the sick schmucks that lived on my street when I grew up that I got stuck with. So he was right. I was wrong. I apologized.
Yeah, and I'm just thinking about how I'm going to clip that and edit that to make you say, I told my son to get off with his friends.
That's great advice, dude. You think you're ripping on me, but as you get older, you realize I'm very
No,
wise.
it's not. I'm not ripping on you. I just think it's funny.
Do you want if you had a son, do you want him to go out and
There's nothing
knock
wrong
it
with
off?
being gay. There's nothing wrong with being gay and homosexual with your own
No,
kid.
no, the gayness is where you assumed that he was getting off with his friends. My statement, my history, the way I'll tell it is he went out and all his friends got off with women. But you had to make
Together?
it gay.
Well, I told you that story about the group of guys that I worked with in
I
somewhere
would have
in,
remembered
California.
that. You should tell it again. as soon as
There
I
was a
hit
group
this
of guys
button.
at some trucking company.
And I got to hit this one. Hold on. Don't start yet. Hold on. I'm sorry. There's a group of guys at a trucking company.
Who the fuck starts a conversation like that?
Okay, now go ahead.
Okay. I think we've got all the bases covered here.
Training on a piece of manufacturing equipment, and they started telling me random stories, and they were cool. They were just, random stories about this, that, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And then they started telling some random story about, like, going to a massage parlor. But then they started, like, indicating that they, like, all went together. Like, and not just, like, like, together, like, oh, we just happened to, like, go there, or, hey, they like, went as a group.
Did they go together, or did they come together?
Like, together, but separate. So so I'm like, okay, that's weird. And then I'm like, they're joking or fucking with me. And it's like, no, we weren't really on that level of fuckery. And they were just discussing like random, like, she didn't really get into it right away. And then like the other guy was like, oh yeah, mine, just went right at it. I didn't really have to say much. And then there's like, oh, is that what took you so long? And it's like, yeah, I couldn't get it up this time. And it was like, I was sitting there going, really? Like, you guys are... And then you all, like, wait for each other after... Like, what? It was, like, in the middle of, like, kind of cowboy country, I think, upper mid California. Like, it was just sort of middle of nowhere, but, like, I don't know. But they were very specific about what they talked about, and it was fucking weird. If you were to go like do that on your own and not really tell anybody about it, like that's your own prerogative, I guess. I would say it's no different than paying for a lap dance from a stripper in certain aspects, so it is what it is. But if you're like doing like a group outing and you're all showing up there with your bros, like why not just all watch porn together and whack off at the same time? Like you're not touching each other, but it's like, and there's weird people that do that shit too. I've heard stories about people that have just like,
I played in a band where two guys would watch porn. They didn't whip it out. They never whipped it out, but they were we would go over there and just like you would be watching,
get an earmark.
Sports.
What do we have to, hold on. What do we have to say in order to clip stuff for later?
Oh yeah, clip that.
Okay.
Clip that.
Oh, it's going to clip that now. It's going to clip all this.
Nice.
Clip that. Clip this.
But yeah, I thought it was, we were like, we would all have the same answer. We're like, no, we're good, man. We'll see you tomorrow or, after school. When next time we practice.
Never, if I can avoid you.
No, they were actually a pretty decent guitarist and a pretty decent singer. So you
had to keep them around.
It's really hard to find. I mean, as long as they're not fucking me in the ass, I don't really care what they do as far as the porn.
It's kind of like a running back who beats his wife.
He was also this guy that would always take his clothes off. So we would show up and one of them was like half naked, and you'd have to wonder, is it just summertime or not?
Weather.
So you drink one beer, you're not an alcoholic. You make one song on SoundCloud, you're not a rapper. But I suck one dick.
Yep, it just takes one.
It just takes
so
one.
If you... Oh, never mind. I better keep that one to myself.
Never mind. It takes two.
Let's go to
What if I accidentally get traveled through time?
What?
Oh, yeah.
And I can't prove it. It's going to be really hard to prove that I'm from the future.
This is a non sequitur.
What if I accidentally get traveled through time? What is that? What?
Yeah.
Yeah, because he didn't travel. Right? Yes, that is right. If I ever had not, have.
I don't think he says
I can describe what technology is like in the future, but people will just think that I'm imagining it. I won't be able to build an iPhone, for example. I won't be able to put a satellite into orbit
could build an
if
iPhone.
I go back to, say, the 1800s. I also could tell people like, oh, well, I know who wins the Super Bowl in, 2022.
Biff.
But that might take a long time to come to fruition. And just the very fact of me saying that I'm from the future.
Wait, asshole. I don't mean to ruin your whole fucking bit, but why start at 2022 if you went back to 19, whatever the fuck he said? Why don't you start 2 years after, or maybe right then? Because you have a historical almanac, or maybe he doesn't, because I'm thinking Biff, where he had all the answers. He only remembers one game. He doesn't have any past. Anyways. It's a little bit of a flaw in his
He's got a little this team will win could change things. This is the ultimate time traveler first aid kit. All right? With this
is that a
on
slap
your
bracelet?
Wrist, no,
no. A man should never put a slap bracelet on. Anyway.
But back to, you will be able to pull this out and look up the year that you've been transported to and find at least 2 objects that were lost in the past
the way you just
and
said
have not
objects.
yet
Yeah, the way you
been
said
found.
You can tell I didn't watch
but
this.
were found in your time. Let's say you time
know
travel
that I
back to the
have seen
1950s. You look up the 1950s on the slap bracelet, and you can tell people that you know where the Titanic is, and that you know where the HMS Endurance, Sir Ernest Shackleton's
who
ship
the fuck?
is.
Why
they
is
were
that-
lost in the
why is that
1950s,
pertinent?
had not been found yet, but have been
It's
found
not
since.
pertinent now,
And
it's
we've
pertinent
got the
wherever he
GPS
goes.
coordinates of these places where they can be found.
How does he
the
know the bracelet
likelihood
gets-
that you
It doesn't. That's what I was just
found-
going to say. As far as Terminator, you go completely
right.
naked.
Right.
Right. That's the
Your
problem.
clothes give them
It,
So
it
who's-
has to
who's
go
t-
with you.
Whose time travel theories fiction are we talking about?
both of these
I don't
ships.
know.
Since it's
and
not real, you know,
are
we're
trying to
making it
pretend
up.
to be a
so
time traveler is much
we
less
can say the
likely
bracelet
than
goes
you
with us.
are from
Glass
the
of
future.
Gary.
The problem with all of that, though, is that as soon as you
High-pitched,
predict
queer,
what's going
long-bearded,
to happen
gay
in the
glass-
future, you
glassed
could affect
Gary.
the future. But saying the Titanic
you could affect the future, but you won't because the future was already determined. Because the future is the past. Doesn't anybody watch Back to the Future?
Well, that is what the fucking one I mentioned on a previous show. The on some expert on Rogan's podcast had said that that's what he's a physicist.
It would still
blah, 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 PhD.
happen exactly
he
the
said
same
that
way in our time.
his theory is that it's just everything that exists is like there, and you can access any point in time. It's all the same, and there's no paradox because you were supposed to do that, go back in time and fiddle, and so it's just like a stagnant, constant kind of like it like the best way I can describe how he was describing it. It's like a map that's always like moving from beginning to end, I guess, but I don't know if there's like a certain like loop point. I have no idea, but it kind of seemed like there was just the information was already there and you could access whatever point you needed to whenever you wanted to. Everything was already played out. Right. Is there any comment on that, or should I just keep repeating the
I
same
don't
shit?
fucking
Was it
understand
just
it all.
Brian Green?
No, I don't remember. I could look it up, but I would just.
And it can be
list
found
the
at this
last-
GPS
I don't listen to every show
doesn't
because I
change
only
where the
listen to like
Titanic is.
PhDs.
So
and
it's
shit
a
like
really robust
Yeah.
way of proving to people that you have traveled through time.
Except it won't travel with you.
Yeah, that is a problem if it doesn't.
So just like religion, as long as we overlook the inherent flaw of the entire thing, I can get behind it.
Right. Perfect.
What's wrong with? There's nothing wrong with that.
So I think it was this guy. 'cause
I think
didn't
it'd be
fully listen.
easier to transport the slap bracelet through time than a human body.
Agreed.
So I'm pretty sure it was Michael P. Masters, PhD, is a professor of biological anthropology at Montana Technological University and the author of several books exploring the hypothesis that alien visitors may be human time travelers from the future. Most recent titles are the
Extraterrestrial?
menstrual model,
The
a
minstrels,
work of
yeah.
nonfiction,
Blackface.
and the novel Revelation: The Future Human Past. I'm pretty sure that was.
Well,
the episode
on
I
that
was
note-
referencing on that one. Can we get much higher? Yeah,
And then
I
we're
probably
gonna get much higher
The
on
rest of
Rumble
that
because
gum.
that song also gets us hit because Ye does not like it being played.
Oh, he doesn't.
No.
Huh.
Huh.
Okay.
Why would he do that? Yeah.
Well, hit it.
I still didn't put the smoke on the start Rumble. That's on my checklist.
The unfiltered and crude proclamation of unrestrained speech.
All right, folks, listen up. Before we dive headfirst into this circus of crudeness and uncensored banter, here's our no-nonsense disclaimer. Served with a side of
For the rest of the show, we're obviously, like always, moving over to rumble.com/Fladge Rants.
In this
Just
crazy
like it
world
appears
where
on the
snowflakes
screen
melt
there.
and everyone's a critic, we're just trying to spread some joy without stepping on too many toes. So here goes.
Article 1. Let's get ridiculous. The sole purpose of our discourse, be it from guests, hosts, or any random loudmouth, is to tickle your funny bone, tease your gray matter, and illuminate the path to a mirthful existence. Any semblance of seriousness
We have sandwich,
is
we
purely
have chicken
accidental.
attack, we have weather,
Article 2, offending
more
everyone
sandwiches,
equally. We're
something that's
equal
incredible, more
opportunity
sandwiches,
offenders,
soup,
all right?
more
We
sandwiches.
don't give a hoot about
a
your
very
gender,
long Judge Judy
race,
chicken
religion,
attack,
or whether you prefer cats
cool tiling,
or
whatever
dogs.
that means. a throwback TikTok from Fladge Rants.
We're
a
here
funny
to roast
coincidence,
everyone,
and some more other
from
YouTube
politicians
links.
to
And
influencers to our own sorry selves.
And like
Nobody's
we're gonna
safe.
we're gonna
Not
explore
even
every
Gam
time
Gam's apple
Shore
pie.
says like.
Article 3, screw political
Like
correctness.
52,000
Listen, we ain't here to
times
hold
like.
your hand or sugarcoat anything. So, if our jokes offend you, tough luck.
We're not responsible for any ruffled feathers or hurt feelings, but hey, if you can take the heat, we promise we'll dish out some belly laughs and maybe a couple of snorts.
Article 4, fake news alert. We'll take you outside the courtroom for further details.
The tales, rumors, and downright lies you hear here are as fictional as a $3 bill.
Any resemblance to real-life events or people, whether alive or pushing up daisies, is purely coincidental and probably a result of us hitting the bottle too hard. We're pretty sure the Earth is round, and I didn't actually take myself out, but honestly, who cares?
Article 5, parody. Because, why not?
Parody and satire are our bread and butter, folks. Any likeness to actual people or characters is just us having a laugh, not a reason for a lawsuit.
We might not be the smartest cookies in the jar, but we sure know how to stir up some trouble.
So in closing, if you've made it this far without getting your undies in a twist, then congrats. You're our kind of people.
We're just here to crack a few tasteless jokes, spread some questionable joy, and remind everyone that life's too short to be serious all the frickin' time.
So buckle up, Buttercup, and get ready for a wild ride through the absurd realms of our humor while Fladge Rants live.